Hey guys, what's up? What are you doing?
We are planting these saplings.
Yeah, I can see that. But why? Is this some assignment we are supposed to do?
Well, put it this way, this is an assignment for all mankind. Get it?
No, you lost me.
Listen, buddy, we are just trying to reduce our personal carbon footprint.
What? Footprint? What footprint?
Carbon footprints. It's what causes the climate change, global warming. If we all did a bit, this planet would be a much better place to live.
Yes, I've heard about it but don't know much about it. Well, this is a sad case with most people. Lack of awareness. For instance, the car you just drove here just added to your carbon footprint.
What is carbon and what it has to do with the climate change? I'm all ears. Please enlighten me.
Carbon is always there in the ecosystem. It is always moving. Some of it is floating in the atmosphere. Plants absorb this carbon and through the air they store it in their bodies. When animals eat these plants, they eat carbon. And when something bigger eats these animals, they are having the carbon snack too. But the carbon won't stay still for long. When an animal poops or something dies, carbon moves around again. Some of it is held in the soil and eventually most of it moves back into the atmosphere. The same type of process happens even in the oceans. Most of the carbon dioxide gas on Earth is dissolved in the ocean water. And some of the carbon from the dead plants and animals was trapped underground for millions and millions of years and it turned into coal, oil, gas. And that's pretty much how the system works. Some carbon has stayed deep underground for millions of years, but the rest moves around the ecosystem from the air to the plants to the animals and back into the atmosphere. And this is the story of carbon cycle.
Well, it was until we came along. We've been cutting down a lot of forest. They used to absorb carbon from the atmosphere. And we've been digging up the carbon from deep underground and burning it for energy. Doing that pumps the old carbon back into the air. By getting rid of plants and burning lots of fossil fuels, we have changed the system. The atmosphere is filling up with carbon faster than plants and ocean can absorb it. All the extra carbon in the air is like a blanket around the earth that traps extra heat from the sun and things are changing all over the globe.
But now that we know that we are part of the system, we can do things to keep it in balance. We can stop chopping down the forest and plant more trees. We can use less energy. Even better, we can find other sources of energy and leave the ancient carbon underground and out of the atmosphere.
Wow, this has been real eye-opener. All this while I've been damn ignorant. Thanks guys. I'm dumping my car for a cycle. That should reduce my footprint a little.
And I'll give up on non-veg food. That should reduce mine too. Of course, if we all pitch in together, slowly and gradually, we will all be able to make a big difference.